you put the Doritos up?
You want one?
Yeah.
Tell everybody, everyone we know, we ain't got time for that today. 'Cause we got somewhere we're about to go. Big dreams that take us far away. Here we go, we're taking off, and we know we can't be stopped. Tell the stars we're coming up. Blow it up like gamma rays. Free ourselves.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys!
I'm Noah.
I'm Maddie.
This is my wife, Maddie. Don't get any ideas, guys. If you haven't had a chance to meet us, now we're internet meeting, so this is
Nice
an
to
honor
meet
for
you.
us. Great to meet you. We're super excited today because we are filming our first ever
Q&A.
Q&A. I hope that you're excited. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're like,
We're
whatever.
really excited. Y'all had some good questions.
Juicy questions.
Like really good questions.
Okay.
Some though were repeated, so we're gonna try to get through most of them.
Yeah.
Not all will be answered, but we are gonna hold on to them so that we can answer them in another video at some point. Don't think we didn't see your questions. We saw all of them.
We
And they were
literally
great.
got hundreds of questions on both YouTube and on Instagram.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much
Thank you,
for
guys.
watching our videos. Also,
And being a part.
yeah, thanks for being a part. Also, before we get going into this video, make sure that you like,
And subscribe. I just made that
This
up.
is the subscribe motion.
I don't know.
Doing, doing, doing. Or is it a click?
I always do the
Doink.
click because on Facebook, when you like poke somebody,
Oh yeah,
I just feel like that's.
you poke people. Without further ado, ooh, I don't think I said that right. Without further ado, we're gonna get into, I think I said without further I'll do. Anyways, we're gonna get to the questions. Thanks so much for watching this video. Question number one, Maddie's already gotten hungry, so I'll read the question while she eats Doritos. What's the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to you in public? For me, I was in 8th grade and I was playing baseball and I pooped my pants on the baseball field.
I wish you would give details.
Pooped my pants. Everyone's.
It pooped my pants.
Everyone's. I was in 8th grade. It wasn't like a 7-year-old or like a 5-year-old. I think I was 13. I think it wasn't. It was 8th grade. I think I was 13 years old. But pooped my pants.
How do you say it like that?
I don't know.
Who's my pants?
Pooped my pants. All right. Next question.
Okay, the next question is from YouTube and it's from Haley Elizabeth. And she asks how many kids we want and what genders.
I feel like we're both on the same page.
We got a few people asking too when we want to have kids, so we'll answer that after.
Yeah. You want to say how many kids we want on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 13. Let's do it one more time, I think. 1, 2, 3. 13.
4. I'm the one carrying them, so we're gonna have 4.
I think we want to have 4 kids.
We want to have
We
4.
haven't really talked about gender
We haven't
besides
talked about gender.
We-
Well, we do know that we would prefer
a boy
a
first.
boy first, but obviously
If we got a girl, we'd be pumped too.
having a baby we're just excited about.
Yeah.
So we don't.
We just think it'd be cool to have like a boy as like the big brother like
Yeah.
type thing.
Obviously, I feel like just the chips. That's not too much. 2 boys and 2 girls would be cool.
That'd be
but
really cool.
I think we just
We'll
want
just be
4
pumped.
kids, and then we'll just be happy.
Yeah. When do we want kids? 1, 2, 3. Tomorrow.
I almost said tomorrow.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
We had talked about this one too. We want to give ourselves at least 1.5 years, 2 years
Yeah.
after we get married to just enjoy life together, travel, also learn about each other more.
We're learning a lot about
Yeah.
each other right now. So we just think it'd be cool to have like 1.5 years, 2
Yeah.
years, maybe less. We could change our minds, but
Or
right
God
now,
could change our minds.
yeah. You know, if we got pregnant, you know, we're not going to be upset about it.
No.
Like we are married, like we are participating in married things, and so there is a possibility of that happening. You know what I mean? There's a possibility.
That's a great way to put that.
Anyways, why don't we just do the next question?
Okay. This one's from Amy Stratch. I think I'm saying your name right.
Hey, Amy.
How did you deal / stick with boundaries, etc. when you were dating? And we actually had a few people ask us just like about
Yeah.
boundaries and temptations, like
Yeah.
while dating?
Yeah. So first of all, if you don't know, we are Christians, and so we do believe in marriage being the place for sex. And so when people ask us these questions, they probably already know that we believe that. And so for us, boundaries, I mean, first of all, if you don't have boundaries, it's going to be impossible for you not to have sex, especially if like you're dating for a substantial amount of time. It just gets harder and harder, and engagement definitely doesn't make it easier. So I think like having things that you talk through from the beginning of the relationship, that might sound like super weird to do, but if you don't, like, you're just setting yourself up to fail.
Going off what he just said, we actually made it a point in the very beginning of our relationship, not necessarily just setting boundaries as like the typical, like, we're not gonna have sex. It was, I knew what he had already struggled with and what was a temptation for him before he had ever met me. And I told him what was a temptation for me. No, I'm saying before, like temptations you had already had.
Before. Okay,
yeah, like
I got you.
he knew, when you can already know what temptations are for yourself, it's gonna be so much easier to put up boundaries for you and with another person.
That conversation is like one that's not super easy to have, and it's kind of awkward.
Fun.
So like, for instance, some things that we really tried to implement from an early part of our relationship was just like, hey, like past a certain time, like we are not going to be alone, or like that's not having sex, but it could lead us to having sex.
Yeah.
Or
stopping
like,
it before it happens.
Yeah, or like, hey, like if Maddie's parents aren't home and like it's just the two of us, then we need to go out in public and do something else. Like we don't need to be home alone. Like we just need to go do something fun. Because no matter how strong you think you are, the truth of the matter is, she's really beautiful. I am too. No, I'm just.
The biggest thing is sometimes Christians already have a mindset of like, oh, I'm like a Christian, it's fine, whatever, like my belief. Actually, the enemy's gonna try to attack you 10 times more, so you have to be 10 times more prepared.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid that you might have temptations. I'm gonna go ahead and say like you will have temptations.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and try to set those boundaries and being honest with one another. Because if not, then you're gonna fall short. Then you're gonna blame the other person, and then.
Last thing we'll say on it: the Bible actually says that whenever you're facing temptation, sexual temptation, that the only way to deal with it is to flee. And there are so many other types of temptation where the Bible says we can just say the name of Jesus, or we can call upon the name of the Lord. But with sex, with lust, with all of that, like you just have to run. And so how can we figure out ways as believers in relationships outside of marriage where we don't even have to try to run, because we've already set up boundaries where we're not getting to those situations in the first place?
If you've already crossed that line, it's okay. Like, do not hold that against yourself. Like, God 100% heals you from that.
Yeah.
And especially when you're asking for forgiveness, I fully believe that in a new relationship that is before you have, like you get to start 100% over.
Yeah.
And don't hold your past against yourself, because God doesn't.
And don't hold the person that, if you're in a relationship with someone who chooses to be open with you, you know, like God can redeem their story as well. Also want you guys to know that marriage is awesome, and I'll just let you think of that what you want, right?
Yeah, it is.
Next question. I love this one. You have to answer this first, okay? All right, what was the most, Rachel Bogue, I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm so sorry, Rachel. Most awkward moment together when you were dating. I'm really interested to hear what she has to say, because I'm not an awkward human being.
In marriage, the most like funny thing to just, you just have to like get over is using the bathroom in front of each other.
Wait, no. The question was, what was the, where did you say that? The question was, what's the most awkward thing that happened to you when dating? And you literally just started talking about using the bathroom in front of the other person. We're not talking about that.
I thought they asked.
They don't want to hear that.
I thought they asked in marriage.
That's gross.
Awkward while dating? Oh, I know, you pooted. I sat on you and you pooted.
This is getting weird. This is getting so weird. That did not happen.
Yes, it did.
What? When did that happen? I'm gonna have to edit this out. I don't know, not know we were going that way. The most awkward moment for me when we were dating
It
was,
could have been that one.
no, the most awkward moment. I actually told Maddie, I was really confident, and I told her that I was gonna marry her one day. And I was really, really excited because I knew that I was gonna marry her one day. I knew that she was the one, but she wasn't there yet. But in my head, I was like, she's there. Like, we're on the same page. So I tell her, we're at her parents' house. It's like, kind of like around dinner time. I tell her this, and she's just like, it's
Like
like,
this.
no, that's not what you did. You like, basically the equivalency of like when you ask someone if they got a haircut, and then they say yes, and then you don't say anything.
And you're like, oh, okay, I can tell.
But you don't say it's good. Like that's how
Is it
I
bad?
felt, except 1,000 times worse. Like I was like, I'm gonna marry you one day. And I like tried to like build up to this moment, like set it all smooth, and she was like, wow, oh my gosh. That's so beautiful.
I did not say it was so beautiful.
Okay, that's what it felt like. I'm pretty sure you did.
I said I think that makes like me feel so confident, but I have to be real with you. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that.
I think I like groaned audibly a few times. I think I might have thrown a pillow or two. All right, next question. We're gonna kind of combine 3 of them because a lot of you asked these same questions, and it's
Yes.
Our age, our job, and our Enneagram number. Spoiler alert, pause right here. We want you to try to guess our Enneagram number. We thought this might be fun. So if you're watching this video on YouTube and you want to guess, pause it, comment your guess. Don't cheat, that's not fun. Comment your guess, and then we're about to tell you right now. Pause it, then unpause it. Here we go.
I am 25, but I'm
Oh.
actually gonna be 26 so soon.
Yeah.
My birthday is coming up.
So Maddie's about to turn 26. I'm
Makes
20.
me sound so old.
Yeah, I'm 24. That's kind of cool.
He'll be 25 this
I'm
year.
24 and I'm dating a girl, or no, I'm married to a girl. Whoa.
Well, but you continue to date when you're married, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Married to a girl 2 years older than me, MBD.
My job, I am a marketing director for a company that is still located in Birmingham. So really hands-on with that, and also a little bit of just like graphic design work.
We live in Tennessee now, just
Yes.
for clarity. I'm a pastor, so I do young adult ministry. Maddie does that with me
I do
too.
that with him.
But that's my full-time job, so I'm a pastor. Okay, Enneagram number. I am a 3, the achiever. Not super pumped about everything that comes with that, but I am a 3. I'll own it.
And I am a 2. I'm the helper.
Anyways, if you're into Enneagrams, there you go. If not, whatever. You like that? I need a
You do.
burrito. Babe. Did you really? Maddie, we're recording right now.
Stop! They're gonna think I'm actually pooting.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video.
Yes.
We're so glad that you guys find these videos fun. We enjoy making them.
Yes.
And
Thanks for asking
yeah.
asking us questions and taking the time to care enough to ask us, and
Yeah.
also just not everything that we says is like the standard. You have to do what we say,
Yeah.
or it's not good enough, whatever. So
we're figuring it out. We just thought we'd
Yeah.
share what
we're just sharing what we're
we
going
feel
through.
like. So anyways, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. Let us know in the comments below if you have any video ideas for us, things that you'd like us to do or see, or parts of our life that you'd like us to share. We'd be more than willing to check out your ideas and give it a shot. But for now, this is it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram too. We're gonna post that below. We're super thankful for you guys. Looking forward to making more videos and doing fun things together.
Bye, guys.